We are not lazy. Munjaisa, we are Gen Z. They've not found jobs. They are not lazy. That's the point. During this stage where you don't have a job, practice your hobby more.
We used to think like those who braid, those who sew, and at first, like first, we thought that because they didn't go to school or
School,
anything.
yeah.
But sweetheart, I now what is actually raining in Ghana is braiding.
Braiding is not only raining in
Outside.
Ghana. Outside, when people are about to
Sweetheart,
travel, they learn that
those who are still
outside.
in school, the Gen Zs, those who are still in school, let me advise you. Whenever you come home, I'm not saying just braiding. We have other skills. Now people are making money from TikTok.
TikTok,
You can go
Instagram.
on TikTok. Maybe let me say you are done learning how to braid.
Yeah.
You can create a page. You can also start teaching people online.
On today's episode of Gen Z Diaries, we are talking about what I might have missed. So you're a Gen Z, like we said, we've been doing life after school. We start with expectation versus reality. Now the whole point is you've been looking for a job. So far, things haven't worked out the way you thought. What have you missed? By talking about what you might have missed, we are talking about opportunities that might be glaring. It's right in front of you, but you've not seen it because your whole focus is how to get a job. Yes. So if we are talking about opportunities, a man I admire, he said that if you see an uncompleted building, go to the uncompleted building. Maybe the owner has reached a stage where he needs tiles, but he doesn't know where to buy tiles. So go and find somebody who sells tiles. Speak to the person that, Charlie, I have a gig. I need tiles from you. And then when you find the person who needs the tiles, you tell the person that, when you find the person who needs the tiles, you tell them that you have tiles. So now you've connected the buyer to the seller for a cut. First of all, that's not what we are here to tell you because Nipa no seen it down in this big Accra.
He doesn't know where to get tiles.
He doesn't know where to get tiles. Now even Ghana, the seller.
How are you even going to find the owner of the house?
Yes. How are you going? The house is there. There is no for. How are you going to find the owner? So they don't have foreman. They don't have it. The person who wants tiles doesn't know they sell tiles in Accra or they sell tiles in Circle. Or if he wants tiles, he will definitely get tiles. Like, Munjaisa, we are Gen Z. They've not found jobs. They are not lazy. That's the point. We are not lazy. So now we are going to give you realistic approaches. So the first one is during this stage where you don't have a job and you are home and you have time on your hands. It starts like this. Practice your hobby more. So for example, I used to like watching movies. I used to really like watching movies. It's like as I'm getting older, I've stopped doing. So I used to like it. So when I was home and I didn't have a job, one day it just popped up. I like movies. Okay, why don't I try writing something? Let's say if I had to write a movie, how would I go about it? So let's start with a play.
Okay, so that's where the Terrence the writer came from.
Yes. So I just started one night. I said, I'm actually good at this. So I sent it to people and they liked it. We shot one and it was actually good. Then I realized I'm good. But then had I gotten a job immediately, I don't know if that talent would have come or it would never have come. I wouldn't know. So I'm saying that because you have time on your hands, what is your hobby? Maybe your hobby is writing. Maybe it's drawing or something. You can make a side. So we talk about side hustles.
So let me chip in.
Okay.
You see, sometimes when you watch movie, after the movie, maybe the writer and everything, you can just maybe contact the production and let them know like you're also a good writer.
Hey, Victor, where am I going to see the production manager?
Or like this resonance. Okay. You know Fela Makafu is the executive producer.
Well, fair point.
You get you can just hit up to him like, yo, I
do this.
I have this story.
Yeah.
Can you go through my stories?
Who knows?
Let's see whether you like it.
Yeah.
Let's shoot.
Yeah. I get your point. So basically it starts from there. As you practice your hobbies, or you find new hobbies, you might actually find something you're good at. And from there, you start delving into it better and better. And that is a good use of your time.
And let me come in for my girls.
Okay.
You know, at first we used to think like if especially those who braid, those who sew, and with at first like first we thought that because they didn't go to school or
School,
anything.
yeah.
But sweetheart, you and I know like right now what is actually raining in Ghana is braiding.
Braiding is not only
Even
raining in
outside.
Ghana. Outside, when people are about to
Sweetheart,
travel, they learn that
those who are
for
still in
side.
school, the Gen Zs, those who are still in school, let me advise you. Whenever you come home, I'm not saying just braiding. We have other skills,
Yeah.
makeup, nails.
Yeah.
Start doing something. Even on campus, you can just, girls are bay.
Yeah.
You
They
can just
always have somewhere to go.
you can just learn a new skill, practice in school. With that one, you can gather money.
Yes.
After school, you can come and open your shop. If it's braiding you learned, you can come and open. I'm not saying immediately. Maybe after school you want to practice your course. But in search of the job that you've not found, you can just use
Start.
that. Who knows? You can blow out from that. Braiding, nails, makeup, now fashion designers.
So basically, Dicta is saying learn a skill.
Learn a skill.
Learn a skill.
Whilst you are in school.
You see, the only currency, you don't have money because you've not gotten a job. The only currency you have at that moment is time. So Dicta is basically saying that use your time to learn a skill, something like braiding, all those things. Learn something. There are people who have become beat makers from just playing around with Fruity
There is
Loops.
this makeup artist in Kumasi. What's his name? He's very good there. But at first, why would you even think that a guy would want to try makeup? But the kind of makeup he does, even he's doing makeup for our celebrities.
Really?
I'm telling you, he's very good.
Yeah. So learn a skill. Another thing you could do, start a YouTube channel.
Yes.
We've started a YouTube channel and we are glad you people are watching, liking, and sharing. The thing about YouTube is you might not know what to necessarily sell, but you yourself, you know what your interests are, what you thought, and it could blow up. You see, Victor and I are here talking, we are chatting about things. It's things we like to do, and then we've made a channel out of it. And YouTube is open for every single person. Anybody at all can just open a YouTube. So you have time on your hands. So use that time to start a YouTube channel. You understand? Yes. It's one of the, so you find topics, okay, what can I discuss? I like this. Maybe I like movies. I'll discuss movies. Maybe I like ice cream. I'll talk about the nicest ice cream places.
I enjoy cooking.
Cooking.
You can create content from cooking.
The thing about content is when you're starting, you do not always need a professional camera. You have a phone, Galaxy S21. You can start. Those who use the iPhones, I've never used iPhone before. Those
Because
who
you
use,
don't like.
yeah. So Samsung people, iPhone users, just connect your camera, get a tripod, you can start. If you can get an actual camera, it's good for you. Whatever content you want to shoot, there are easy apps like CapCut and all those things. You can edit it very easily.
It's not even just from YouTube. Now people are making money from TikTok.
TikTok,
You can
Instagram.
grow TikTok with like content.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Even whilst maybe let me say you are done learning how to braid.
Yeah.
You can create a page. You can also start teaching people online.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Gen Zs, please, we don't want you to come home and suffer.
Suffer, yes. So if before you come home, do these things. As you are home and farm mawa, do these things also. You can also learn a language. Those of us, it's not like you don't need to pay money. There are apps like Duolingo. Dependent on how serious you are, you can learn a language from there. Who knows? Maybe you are going to become a translator for an embassy. That is why you haven't gotten a job yet. So as you have time on your hands, you can learn a language.
There's this page on YouTube. I've forgotten them. Do you know what the person does?
What?
You know, like people don't like reading.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. So if
I like reading, so I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
saying,
Okay.
I didn't mention your name.
No, me and my friends, we like reading,
Okay.
so I don't know what she means.
I'm your
But
friend,
let's
so
listen.
I like reading. I'm your friend.
No, most of my friends like most of my friends like
So
reading.
you know, he reads a book. Then he will come to YouTube, explain the book, like everything. One day they will catch him. Don't worry. The authors of the
book will catch him. So he comes to give
the key points and everything, like
what
so people don't have to stress themselves to go and buy the book. That's what he's also doing. You get so like this.
Please, as you are based on what Dictor just said, as you are starting the YouTube channel, be careful of copyright. Be careful. Don't go and just give a summary of somebody's full book. Like take parts and discuss it, and encourage people to go and read the book.
Yes, that's what he does.
YouTube there is endless. Like the things you can do there. Duolingo, like I was saying, you can learn a language. Now you are somebody who likes clothes. You wear nice shirts. Maybe you just know how to get those shirts. So your friends will start, Charlie, oh shirt here, this shirt is nice, that shirt is nice. Automatically, now stop doing things for free. You need money. Get me one. Now you are the plug. Those are realistic things. Don't tell me to go to an uncompleted building and find Tyler.
Sneaker seeker.
Thank you. If you know you wear good sneakers, make a business out of it. Now your friends trust your fashion sense. You start with them. And we have phones. We can take pictures. We can do videos. You start with them. When I started, there was my friends who bought. It was my friends. The people around me, they bought because Obi and Nime. So they started by then, the recommendations came. So it's like we are trying to say that you haven't gotten the job of your dreams or your dream job. But there are things you can start. Do not overlook them.
And don't feel like because maybe you have a degree,
yes,
maybe or no. Think about the money aspect.
Think about the money. And you see, it could be part-time. Like you start, then you realize, I can actually make a big business out of it. Or you don't like, it's like you start, and when your job comes, you do it as a side hustle. You may never know which one will work. That's the thing about life. You don't know which one will work. You don't know, because there are companies that are multi-billion-dollar companies that the same concept had been started by other people earlier, by Amfa. So it's like the timing wasn't right. But as you have come and the time is right, it's Mefa. There is a channel where the guy doesn't do anything. He's just eating. And millions of people are. I'm not saying go and do it, but I'm not saying don't do it too, because so if your mom has a shop and then you see there's a particular item you think people will buy, talk to your mom. Bring those items. Get your cut from it, because your mom will help you, because she knows you are trying.
People come there already. Yes. People come there.
Yes.
To buy.
Yes. So your mom sells provisions. By you too, you've learned a skill in wigs and all that. You can start from your mom's. These are actually realistic things. Sit at the shop, tell people about it, because like I said, all you have is time. Any closing remarks, Victor?
So Gen Zs, you see, all these things we are doing is for your own good. Yeah. Sweetheart, we don't want you to have regrets in life.
Yeah.
I wish. Please, we are telling you all this. If you come by this video, please watch and take something from it. Yeah. Okay. We love you guys.
Yeah, I had a friend, I end by saying I had a friend on campus. He didn't get French as a course, but he used to go to French class. He went to French. He was learning French. Oh. But me, I thought, now courses now me. So if I knew, like by now, like Swahili, I would have taken it more seriously, because so many African countries study Swahili. We speak Swahili. So Russian, French, like English, by God's grace, from childhood we understand. But there are things. So please use your time wisely as a Gen Z. Don't get regrets later, like Victor is saying. As always, you should bring your boy, Kojo Tizi. To the Gen Zs, I'm Terrence, because I want to be bougie. And I'm here with
Victor the Realtor.
Okay, catch you same time next week. Bye-bye.